I'm so interested in this idea of psychological mirroring, where people who spend a lot of time together often start to either say the same things or kind of borrow language or visual elements, and I think it's actually fascinating. So often I'm working in a way that's off the wall, and the paintings sit as theatre flats. So they become almost like portals elsewhere or mirrors, and they essentially are life-size. And in saying that, when you walk up to them, you feel like you're being immersed into another space, or it's like a portal elsewhere. And they become mirrors to yourself. It sort of describes someone that is lifelike but otherworldly, or you're seeing part of a body leave the canvas or exit the stage. I think that kind of provides this sort of human connection to an experience of looking at paintings that describe this idea of humanness or what it is to be human. But then they become these like big abstract emotional spaces where you're disappearing into a wash of color that reminds you of a feeling or of the jacket of your favorite person or whatever it is. And I'd like that becomes a way to sort of dissolve the world a little bit. When I'm starting a work, I'm often starting with a feeling, actually. I'm interested in sort of what it means to record an experience with somebody. Often I'm bringing people into the studio to sit with me whilst I'm working. In doing that, I think I'm recording something of them in the works that I'm making. So whilst it might borrow from traditions of the idea of like an artist and a muse or somebody seated or posing, I'm thinking in that way, but I'm also thinking largely about what they're offering and what they decide to share. Sometimes it's a secret, sometimes it is just like a conversation of the day. Sometimes they will physically pose and we'll kind of think about like bodies that are physical, emotional and psychological as well, and what it means to kind of be porous too. So like I said, they are extensions of myself, and they start from feelings or a text that I might have written or jotted down in my phone, and the experience of just like borrowing from or gleaning from either some of how they're sitting in a space, the way that they've like craned their neck to turn around or share something in excitement, the way that the color of their shirt sits against the chair that they're sitting on. They're all these prompts, and they become part of the theatrical world that I like to build in my work. So there's my answer. Yeah.